You are making no sense. This is a disgrace. What sort of tournament has no fighting?
We're all mates here, aren't we? Why would friends like us fight?
But you think it's okay for us to roast each other?
But of course, it's a battle of wits. A bit of verbal sparring will keep you demigods sharp.
This is stupid. You are stupid.
Patches, where is the celestial dew? Torrent is thirsty.
What are you doing here?
I'm getting supplies for Torrent. He's rather demanding. Unlike you, I take care of him.
What did you say?
And so the first round of Patch's roast tournament has begun.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
You just sit on a chair all day while others do your work. You are lazy, arrogant, and your hat is ridiculous.
I wouldn't expect a dawdling vagrant like you to appreciate my cozy hat. I also don't expect you to know what it's like to be loved. Blythe and Iji would do anything for me. They are my loyal companions. If you were somehow to die tomorrow, no one would care.
Oh, this is getting heated.
How is this entertaining? Battle is entertaining.
Don't be like that, old chum. Would you like a cabbage?
Yes. Oh, nom, 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 nom.
How cute. The little blue doll is pretending to have feelings. When you're not busy killing your family, you're trying to hook up with the first tarnish that looks your way.
That is a gross exaggeration.
All to usher in your age of stars. Rani, no one wants the age of stars. The moon is boring.
Excuse me?
While the ladies are arguing and Radan is feeding his face, maybe I'll have a little look through folks' belongings.
The moon isn't going to solve your daddy issues. Neither is getting married or owning a strangely attractive pet dog.
At least my pet doesn't bully me. And speaking of tarnished, how many hands of theirs have you held?
I like holding hands.
You are one step away from being a prostitute.
You witch!
What do we have here? Some string? Bloody useless. And some dog biscuits? Maybe that daft turtle will buy them.
Hey, Patches, can I have the tomatoes?
What? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Nom, nom, nom.
I help Tarnished become stronger so that they may one day become Elden Lord, though I must admit I haven't had much success. For some reason they don't level vigor.
You only help them in exchange for runes.
I need runes to make them stronger.
And how many of their runes do you keep for yourself?
Well, I do take a small fee, but they don't need to know about that.
You are a scheming little scamp.
And what about the other one? Butterflies. Who keeps butterflies in a bag? She really is a scamp. And runes. This is the good stuff.
The lands between would be better off without you. I'm debating whether I should get you assassinated, feed you to my pet dog, or snap my fingers.
Try it and see what happens. I'm going to enjoy turning you into a pile of string. Maybe I'll keep your hat though, and put Torrent's Roa raisins in there.
If you so much as touch my hat, these four hands will be strangling you.
Is that the way you act around Tarnished? No wonder you've had little luck with them.
Actually, Tarnished are very interested in my hands.
Patches, what are you doing?
Oh, hello. I was just making sure that everything was safe, that's all.
Were you trying to steal from us?
Steal? Me? Why, that thought never crossed my mind.
Where are all my biscuits for Blythe?
I'm missing some runes.
Is this how you do things, Patches? Distract us with cabbage, then steal our items?
Distract you with what?
I was just taking care of it, but if you'd like it back so much, then you can have it. No hard feelings, right?
Well, since the food was so good, I suppose I'll let you live.
Thanks, you demigods are the best. And that was a great sparring session, Rani and Melina. You ladies certainly know how to grumble.
You weren't even listening to us, were you?
Well, that's it for this round. See you next time.
Patches, this is my castle. You can't just kick me out.
Okay, fair enough. Would you like to take part in the next round?
Well, that's not really what I meant, but sure.
I'm going back home.
I'm going to find more food for Torrent. I guess a doll like you doesn't need food.
Correct. That is one of the many advantages.
You're still fat.
I'll turn you into dog food.
Why can't you both just get along?
They sure do seem to hate each other.
See, this is the reason why I skin demigods.
Are you stupid as well as blind? Why would Makilla be at my castle?
Your castle is the only part of Caelid I haven't searched. Meeting here again must bring back fond memories though, right, Radan? Like the time I defeated you.
You did not defeat me!
So has the next round of the roast tournament started?
I guess so. They just came in here and were at it like rabbits.
Do rabbits argue a lot?
Yes.
After our battle, you had to be dragged back to your deformed tree. The disgrace.
Not as disgraceful as having that tiny horse carry you around.
He doesn't carry me, I carry him.
Do you even know how horses are meant to work?
Well, do you even know how protecting your brother is meant to work?
How dare you?
Mother, Uncle, let's look for Makilla instead of all this senseless fighting.
This is terrible, truly awful.
Want to steal their stuff?
You read my mind.
Your silly tree was meant to be safe. How could you let him get lost?
If you hadn't forced me to release my scarlet rot, he wouldn't have gotten lost.
And look how that turned turned out. You destroyed both your family and Caled.
Who are you to speak of family? Your brother was consumed by a snake.
At least I know where my brain-dead snake brother is.
I have another uncle and he's a snake. I'm so lucky.
This thing is worth a pretty penny, but it's too heavy. Have you had much luck?
All I found are a bunch of these butterflies.
What is with these demigods and their bloody butterflies?
You don't even know who your family is. You spend most of your time with Godfrey.
Godfrey is a good man, Melania. Don't you badmouth him.
You follow him around like a sheep.
Well, you follow your brother around like a sheep. Well, until you lost him.
If you're not careful, I may lose my sword in your skull.
Try it and I will gravity magic your eyes out. Oh wait, you lost those too.
Mother, I think you look lovely with no eyes.
Look at all this exalted flesh. How much do you think I could get with this?
Probably a beast man or two. Check these boluses out though, there are loads.
Do you know what we should do? We should infect people with scarlet rot. Then just as they're about to die, sell them preserving boluses. They'll be desperate and we'll be filthy rich.
Patches, I think you need help.
Arguing with you is pointless. It's like talking to a tree.
Something you have experience in, right, Melania?
Pardon?
You talk in your sleep, and you also snore.
Oh dear God.
This is so embarrassing.
Why don't you help search for Makilla instead of telling your jokes? He's your brother too.
I'm not searching with you.
Please join Mother on our search, Uncle.
They're going to notice. Put that stuff away, you little psycho.
Fine. We could have been great business partners.
Millicent, us searching together wouldn't...
No, things will be better if you search together. Go get some therapy with Pastor Muriel.
The turtle? His sessions don't work. He is stealing our runes.
Maybe I should become a therapist.
Go get therapy and fix yourselves. Stretchy and I will search while you're doing that. Isn't that right?
Of course, Millicent, and I won't even skin him.
Very well. I could use a break.
If you get in trouble, Millicent, just scream real loud and I will come shooting down like a meteor.
My uncle is so damn cool.
Great job, everyone. Glad we could all clear things up. And so ends another round of Patches Roast Tournament.
Patches, why was a bite taken out of my exalted flesh?
I was hungry.
You were hungry!
He was hungry.
I was hungry!
Radagon.
Godfrey.
I didn't think a skinny, red-haired twig like you would show up.
You're too stupid to think.
Let's see how smart you are with my axe in your head.
Fellas, this is just a roast tournament. No violence, please. It's bad for business.
We're meant to fight with words.
Words confuse Godfrey. Do you have any paint?
I'll paint with your blood.
Maybe setting this up was a mistake.
Who are you cheering for, Renala?
Godfrey, of course. Radagon is a bastard. And you?
Radagon. He's like a brother to me.
I don't care who wins, as long as I make some runes.
You stole my ex-wife. What kind of man are you? I thought the second Elden Lord was meant to be good with words.
Your tiny, shriveled nut of a brain wouldn't be able to comprehend what's going through my head.
Not much from the looks of it. You're missing half of it.
Stop body-shaming him!
You're a senile old fool. Did you forget that she exiled you? Has all that roaring in your ears given you brain damage?
Leave Sir Osh out of this.
Cats are stupid!
Why don't you take your mutt cat, along with your wicked omens, and jump from the top of the Erd tree? Just try not to get any of your tarnished blood on it.
This guy is mean.
You should try living with him.
He's filthy rich, though, right? Think of all the runes.
The only rune that matters is the rune of death.
Tell that to the merchants.
Attacking my children? What about your children, Radagon?
Weren't we already discussing them?
Look at the damage you've done to poor little Rani.
I'm sure one of her millions of husbands can comfort her.
Look at how Rykard has rebelled against you.
Now he's almost as stupid as you.
And Radon's blood boils at the mere mention of you.
Maybe a cat meowing into his ear would fix that?
You are a failure of a father.
You tell him, Godfrey.
I'm glad I don't have kids.
But they're so tasty.
You lot need help.
You're the one who throws their children into the sewers.
That was Merica's doing.
So now that's my fault too?
What?
Godfrey, let me make this simple. You big stupid dum-dum who swing stick and make thing go boom boom.
How dare you?
You don't belong in the lands between. You belong in a cave with animals. Just try not to get cucked by them too. First, Eldon, cuck.
You're getting suplexed.
Just ignore him, Godfrey. Would you like to go on another date?
Well, it looks like Godfrey was the real winner here.
He clearly lost.
You can have my sloppy seconds.
You are not descended from me.
Did you see my axe?
This is a real axe.
Did you see my crown?
This is a real crown.
What about my braids?
Thy braids befits a clown.
I wonder how I would look with braids.
I'm the Lord of Stormvale.
You've turned it into a whorehouse.
Would you like to visit?
I'd rather break Sarosh's neck.
I have paintings of you. Paintings! Every morning the Scions line up and spray it with their love.
Burn those paintings.
Where's my painting?
How did you get hold of a great rune?
Well, have you seen my hands?
You probably grafted it together, you coward.
I'm no coward. I defeated Melania.
Bullshit. You are a walking abomination.
Godfrey, didst thou witness my feet?
What is that?
This is a normal foot.
I can see up your skirt. I heard you got cucked by Radagon. I can help with that. I can get you a fresh troll member for half price.
That's not a bad deal. How many bloody rings do you have, Rykard? You must be swimming in troll parts.
How have you not been slain yet?
Many have tried, but alas, I am a demigod.
Don't put you and God in the same sentence.
You can't spell Godric without God.
Nor can you spell it without dick.
Are you saying you'd like the troll Todger?
Keep your Todger away from me.
So, what's up with the snake on your back? You let it eat you! You rich kids need help!
I am descended from Godwyn, your best son.
I love all of my sons equally.
Even the ones you locked in a sewer.
That was a long time ago.
My way of showing love is to chase people around my castle.
Okay.
I am naked and smothered in oil the whole time.
I don't want to know.
The harlots can get a bit too excited. Godfrey is our safe word.
You dare besmirch my name?
I thought you'd be happy.
Happy?
Well, not as happy as the harlots when I pretend I didn't hear them.
Isn't that illegal?
Has my bloodline been diluted this much? Looking at you makes me wish I severed my own phallus.
Wow, Godfrey, you're into that hardcore stuff. I like it.
That is not what
I don't think the harlots are ready for someone like you. Can you teach me your ways?
Never speak to me again.
Was it something I said?
Well, it was a weird sort of roast. What's that, Rykard? You want people to subscribe?
Family.
You heard him. If you're not subscribed, then click that button to help a guy out. Can you resist my dreamy eyes?
What did he say?
I'm not sure you want to know.
Tell me!
It's pretty bad.
What was it?
He said that you're Godfrey's little bitch.
What?
And that your horse is hideous.
Leave Leonard alone.
What's wrong with his face?
He's having some dental issues.
Rykard says he wouldn't even eat him.
Stay away from him, you brain-dead snake. Your wife is a whore. She gets gangbanged by man-serpents.
Family.
Those man-serpents are her children.
Well, I didn't know that.
Rykard says you have an obsession with incest.
I do not have it.
He says you think Melania would be worth it.
What is that supposed to mean?
He says you know what it means.
Say it, you stupid snake.
Family.
I'm not sure what that word means.
What word?
Rotussie. Whatever it is, he says you want it bad.
You're a useless sack of shit.
Me or him?
You are a disgrace to our family.
I wouldn't annoy him. I think he's building up to something.
Building up to what? All he does is eat and sleep. His manor should be burnt down along with all his mutant babies.
I don't want to live in a cave again.
You should be forced to take speech therapy classes. Taught by an albinoric.
Oh, this is nasty.
What's he saying?
It's pretty rough. It turned your skin purple.
I have a medical condition.
Did you get that from the Rotussie? Wow, Rykard, you really laid into him.
What did he say?
Rykard says that you want to be dominated by Godfrey.
What the fuck?
He says that you learnt the worst form of magic.
Rocksling is very popular.
That you think you're strong, but you're barely better than Godric.
Now wait just a goddamn...
That your daddy issues are worse than Ranni's and she killed herself.
Radagon's a bastard.
He goes on to say that your defeat to Melania was embarrassing.
I'm the one who's embarrassing.
And that's why she doesn't want to sleep with you.
That is disgusting.
He concludes by saying that meteors are stupid.
F*** you, Rykard.
I think he's upset. You're wondering how I can understand you. Well, I'm actually an omnipotent multidimensional deity, so speaking snake is rather easy. I'm serious!